Today we are in Chloride, Arizona. Do you know where Chloride, Arizona is?
Yes.
Okay, we are located about 1/3 of the way between Kingman, Arizona and Las Vegas, Nevada. And Chloride sits right up next to the Surbat Mountains. Do you know the distinction that Chloride has?
Yeah, mines.
It has a lot of mines. In fact, it actually is known in the state of Arizona as the longest inhabited mining town in the state.
Really?
Really. Chloride got its start in the early 1860s, but Chloride has a secret. Now,
Yeah,
Joe, you don't tell the secret yet. We're going to have to go on up the road in order to find the secret.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so let's go on up the road and let's find this secret of Chloride. Let's make our way down the road to Chloride and see what we can find, shall we? Prospectors first located mineral resources in this area in the 1840s, including silver, gold, lead, zinc, and turquoise. This makes Chloride the oldest continuously inhabited mining town in the state of Arizona. It once supported bustling silver mines and a population exceeding at least 2,500 individuals. Today the mines at Chloride are silent and the population has dwindled to a little less than 200 hardy souls. The active Gross Springs mine at Mineral Park, a few miles south of Chloride, continues to reflect the rich mining history of the area, producing gold, silver, copper, lead, and zinc. As we arrive at the small community Chloride, we are greeted by what will become many unique preserved features of this small mining town built at the base of the mineral-rich Surbat Mountains. Here we find the rusty memento fence, displaying cans, gears, pulleys, springs, colorful bottle tops, and decades of mining trash. Across the road is what appears to be a car crash site from long ago, left as it was. Nearby, the bicentennial time capsule is patiently waiting to be opened 52 years from now by future town residents. The old cemetery is just a short drive from here, so let's go there before we explore the town, looking for the secret of Chloride. The earliest marked headstones date back to 1904. However, the unmarked grave section contains burials from the 1800s. The cemetery was enlarged in 1967 and is currently managed by the Chloride Cemetery Association. To the south, you will find the graves of 3 soldiers who were killed in 1866. They were sent from Sonoma, California via Fort Mojave to prospect and mine. Look to the hill beyond their graves to find some of the first original mines in the area. Let's continue into Chloride and do a little exploring for this so-called secret. But first, here's the Old Town gas station. Originally a garage, gas station, and packaged goods store, a sign in the window indicates it is currently a private residence. The homeowner allows visitors to take photos of the former gas station. The train tracks are all that remain from an attempt in the 1960s to create a tourist ride from Chloride to Highway 93. It eventually failed as permission could not be acquired to cross private land along the proposed route. While we're here, check out those gas prices. Anyone remember 35 cents per gallon for gasoline? Leave your story in the comments. I have memories of my dad filling our truck, paying 35 cents a gallon, and complaining it cost $9. Man, those were the days. We have now arrived at the center of town. There's not much left of original Chloride. 2 fires nearly destroyed the town, one in 1917 and the other in the 1920s. A few surviving structures remain, one of which is the post office building. The post office opened in 1873. However, it was closed in 1875 due to lack of use and so few people in the area. It again was reopened in 1893 and has remained open ever since, making the Chloride Post Office the longest running post office in Arizona. Electricity came to Chloride around 1900 as the mines needed power. At one point, Chloride had 5 hotels, a bank, a livery stable, a theater, a jail, a company store, 8 to 11 saloons, 5 restaurants, a train depot, and a hospital. Today, there are only a few scattered buildings remaining of historic Chloride. Near the center of town, you simply can't miss the mineshaft market. Here you can load up on all the necessities to make your visit more comfortable. You can sit a spell and visit on Pack Rat's porch or use the facilities. It looks like this poor fellow may have stayed just a little bit too long. You can also get your picture taken in a pine box or use the payphone. Yes, a working payphone. I didn't know these things still existed. The Lorig House is one of the few remaining residential structures in town. It was the home of Mrs. Catherine Lorig until her death. It is made of clapboard and is several smaller houses put together. It has all of the modern amenities, electricity, water, and a modern, closely located outhouse for your personal needs. Just down the road is the train depot. The Santa Fe Railroad built 25 miles of track in 1899 to deliver ore from the mines, but was expanded to carry passengers to nearby Kingman, Arizona. The locals called the train the Chloride B&F, short for back and forth. The Chloride jail was established in 1850, as the sign stated. However, the present jail was built in the 1930s, with electricity being added in 1937. The first prisoner was a fellow named Creasy, who was arrested for being drunk. He ultimately broke out of jail because he had to go to work. The 2-room jail is closed to the public due to extreme structural damage. The cable you see in the video is actually holding the walls together and keeping the jail intact. Interestingly, there are 2 unmarked graves located just outside the front entrance to the jail. Who is buried there has been lost to time. I had to stop at the visitor center located next to the mineshaft market to inquire about this so-called secret of Chloride. Here, however, I found a collection of ore samples from the old mines. Chloride got its name from the minerals mined in the area, specifically the mineral chlorargyrite, silver chloride, which has been used in the photographic processing industry for decades. It's also used for pottery glazing and bandages. I'm not sure about this poor guy waiting for his dental appointment, however. Inside was a collection of artifacts, an old-style washboard washing machine. Of course, you supplied the power. It was located right next to the very modern-looking ATM machine. More rock and mineral samples were placed around the room, and a collection of historical photographs of the town adorned the walls. You can't help but feel a sense of pride associated with living in Chloride. This individual has devoted their entire front yard to build a full layout of the original downtown Chloride. So far, I've struck out on finding this so-called secret of Chloride. So let's go find the mine that brought all the prosperity to the area in the first place. Prospecting started in the early 1860s, with Chloride being founded around 1863. But mining was not officially started until a treaty was signed with the Wallapai Indians in 1873. Located on the east end of Tennessee Avenue are the remains of the old Tennessee mine, which operated until 1948. Not only did it produce millions of dollars worth of silver, but miners also found gold, copper, zinc, lead, molybdenum, and turquoise. The old Tennessee mine was the top producing mine in the area at the time. Today at the mine site, you can still see mill foundations and other mining remnants, including the tailings piles. It was at this stop we got our first clue about the secret of chloride. Did everyone see the word murals painted on the rock? Well, let's move on down the road and see what we can find. At the bottom of the hill, a mile and a half from town, along a rough but passable dirt road, we find the secret we have sought after, the chloride murals. These giant 75-foot high outdoor murals were painted by internationally known southwestern artist Roy Purcell in 1966 while he was employed in the nearby mines. Purcell labeled the mural "The Journey, Images from an Inward Search for Self." According to Purcell, the mural is a complicated collection of realistic and surreal images, which Purcell later interpreted as representing stages of his own life and conflicts within his subconscious. Starting on the right end, where Purcell suggests that you should begin, you see a detailed painting of Chloride's Tennessee mine and several buildings. Above this is a large talon that sweeps up to a doorway. From here, the pathway transforms into an open serpent's mouth, which is bordered by symbols representing a male and female. Above the serpent are a series of circle images, including the Eastern yin and yang symbol, while further left is a giant woman holding a child in one hand. Above the woman is an eye surrounded by small circles. Purcell included other paintings of various animal shapes, representing traditional petroglyph images found in the area. The murals have kept their vibrant hues due to Purcell retouching them in 1975 and again in 2006 to celebrate his 70th birthday. Purcell's mural and the American Indian petroglyphs, which were carved centuries ago in the desert varnish coating the boulders, intertwine to create an art display that blends time itself. Both forms of rock art, the prehistoric and the new, are worth pondering as you search to find the secret on your next visit to Chloride, Arizona. I'd like to thank everybody for coming along today on our little adventure exploring Chloride, Arizona. Now, for those who adventure off the beaten path of Highway 93 between Kingman, Arizona and Las Vegas, Nevada, you can explore the area right up next to the Surbat Mountains. Make sure that you adventure beyond the little town of Chloride. Now, explore Chloride. Chloride is an interesting place, and the people are absolutely wonderful. But just beyond Chloride, just a mile and a half or so out in the middle of the desert, you'll be able to see the painted panels by Roy Purcell. And that is definitely the secret of Chloride. So tell me in the comments, what did you like most about this video? Was it the petroglyphs that you can see up here? Was it the town of Chloride and all the mining history? Or was it the painted panels by Roy Purcell? Let me know in the comments. We read every comment, and we would definitely love to know what your ideas or what you would like to see more down the road. So make sure you leave us a comment, and we're trying to grow the channel, so make sure that you hit the big thumbs up button, and if you are so inclined, please, we would love to have you subscribe to our channel. Well, until next time, don't take a trip, let the trip take you. I'll be seeing you on down the road.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher.
Are you smiling?
Yeah.
It's just begun.
This is like take 6, but that's okay. Are we recording? No, okay. Man, just sit there pointing there and then I was like, oh. God. I don't know why this is so hard.
Never sleep, never stop. As we shall